who are the Raiders then, too? I mean, I think they're a playoff team. I think they've got thumpers all over the place. From the back end of the defense up front, Max Crosby's a real deal guy, I think. We all know Josh Jacobs is top notch if he can stay healthy. Derek Carr's been remarkable this year, and then this last week was. Is that you throw it out? Just say that's an outlier, or what do you think about the Raiders here?
They have to, and I think that's important that they do. Their fullback's been banged up. I mean, Josh Jacobs is, if you don't like Josh Jacobs, you don't like, football.
Right.
He's just a guy that, runs like his hair's on fire, and he does not run away from contact, and he's not 100%. And we could go to the offensive line kind of. It's been Baskins and Robbins now serving 42, and it's who's at right tackle, who's at left guard, who's at left tackle. The constants have been for the most part center and the right guard, but beyond that, that's been about it. Our boy Mike,
yes,
that picture of the president when he goes in office,
mm-hmm.
and then 4 to 8 years later, the picture of him when he goes out of office. I'm telling you, Mike could look like Rip Van Winkle, in a year or two here. It's tough. And you add to it, and we all kind of take it for granted what the teams are going through with COVID and restrictions and practice, and the 1 week where the entire offensive line was quarantined till Saturday. You don't know if you're going to play. You don't know if the game's going to be rescheduled. And it not only wasn't rescheduled or moved back, it was moved up, which that one's a hard one for me to explain. So I think they have to throw this one out. I think they have to be more disciplined on the back end. As you mentioned, they have some thumpers back there that like to hit people. And, sometimes getting people on the ground or being in the right spot is as important as, the kind of wanting to hit someone. And they're getting healthier in the defensive front. And they've got to play better on defense. And that's been the story all season long. Offensively, I don't know what the deal was. They looked horrible last week, and we've all had games like that as a team where you just kind of, you look at the film and you move on, and that's the best thing you can do. What this week tells me, I want to see how they respond this week, and that will tell me a lot about the Raiders.
Well, they also have a nice get-right opponent in the Jets. I got Howie Long here on the Rich Eisen Show talking about the Raiders just right there. And the Raiders, without a doubt, played the Chiefs better than anybody else has been playing the Chiefs all year long. They got one on them.
Look at the wins.
I know
look at the wins, Rich.
I know they've got some quality wins. There's no doubt about it. And the Chiefs, lost one, and the Raiders could have easily swept them. But the Chiefs are who they are, and
hey, Rich. Anyone who thought it was a fluke up there in Kansas City,
mm-hmm.
They walked out of that stadium thinking we were lucky to get out of here.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.